Well, sir, we are entering the fourth year of the president's war against drugs. How goes the drug war? Give us an idea of how the numbers are going. Earlier on, we heard the numbers seem to be increasing from the president himself. Um, 1.8, then it became 3 to 4, and then I think it was last year or a year and a half ago, the president said it was 7 to 8 million drug users in the country. How is the war against drugs going? Are we winning it? Are the numbers going down?
Well, actually, Ed, it's true na we started at 1.8, now came to 4 million.
Yeah, these are drug
And,
users.
During one of his statements, sinabi niya it's about 7 to 8 million. So, nag-usap kami ng Dangerous Drugs Board, even the PNP and PDEA, kung bakit naging nagkagaroon ng ang figure ng ating presidente. In fact, the Dangerous Drugs Board now is conducting a survey on how many drug users are now in the country. So it will be finished by I think first quarter of 2020. So doon natin malalaman talaga kung gaano karami ang drug users natin, no. But again, baka medyo nagkagulo lang kasi yung 4 million are drug users. Baka nadagdagan ni presidente yung also with the drug pushers, kaya medyo lumaki ang figure na yon. So again, if you ask me if...
Sir, but that's doubling. That was a doubling.
Yeah.
From 4 million, naging 7 to 8 million. So yung 3 to 4 million, hindi pa kasama doon yung drug pushers?
Kasama na yon. So yung drug pushers doon sa 4 million, nadagdagan ng mga drug pushers plus drug users, so most likely lumaki ng ganon. So just to be sure, nagpa-conduct ng bagong survey ngayon. Nagsusurvey ngayon, Dangerous Drugs Board.
Sinong nagpa-conduct?
Mayroong executive order na lumabas.
Sa Malacanang?
Yeah, na para just to be sure kung ano ba talaga ang in terms of addiction, ilan na ba ang addict ngayon, ilan ba na nagtutulak ngayon.
But
Para
executive
these nights.
order signed by the
Yeah, I think
president.
it's an executive
Signed by
order,
the president.
But who collates the figures? Is it the barangay chairman? Is it the cops? Who does that?
Both. Kami, we collate the figures, and the PNP also collate the figures. But now, may ginawa tayong real numbers na yan ang talagang real figures, kumbaga. So, yung PCOO ng Malacanang is the one in charge
PCOO?
Yes.
Ang layo na nun, sir. Teka.
Yung website, the real numbers.
Yes, the real numbers.
Realnumbers.com.
Yeah.
So how accurate can that be? I mean, how can you determine if people are using?
Yeah,
You have to
exactly.
find out if bihirang-bihira yung pamilyang aamin na we have a member who is addicted to drugs. And lalo nang hindi aamin niya na we have a member who is pushing.
Yes.
Precisely.
How accurate can that be?
It would be definitely accurate, no. Siyempre, pag ikaw nag-survey, talagang nobody in the family will tell you that 3 of my sons is using drugs.
Oo nga, kahit itok kami
mahihirapan
yan,
ka.
mahirap-hirap yata yan.
Meron kaming checklist. Ang DDB ay nag-produce ng something like a checklist or question and answer.
So it's a questionnaire?
Something ganon na pipil upan nung pamilya na hindi naman totally directly sasabihin meron ka bang addict na anak. So
Walang
meron silang
pangalan, walang address.
no names, no address.
Okay.
So it will a question that will lead to that, somehow it will lead to that answer. So hindi yung question, it will not directly na sasabihin ba na ikaw ba ay may anak o kamag-anak na addict o pusher. So it's not that way. Ginawa nila yung questionnaire niya in such a way na somehow it will lead the answer to that.
The DDB did a survey and you had an official figure, the government had an official figure on the drug use and drug trade, was when and by how much?
I think that's
Yung may 1.8 million?
yan yung 1.8
Yung 2015?
ano ba yun? Something like that, 14 or 15.
2016,
Kung
So
saan
that was the
lumabas
last-
1.8.
That
Yeah.
was the last
based on a
benchmark we had.
survey.
Yes, that's right. That's the last.
Okay.
That was based on a survey?
Yeah, that is based on the survey.
The same
That's
survey that's
similar
being done
to
now.
I think it's a different survey. I don't know kung paanong survey ang ginawa ng Dangerous Drugs Board noon kasi wala pa ako noon eh.
I guess what we're trying to figure out is the supposed growth in the number despite the very aggressive drug war.
Yeah.
So even if you say that the 4 million and the 8 million are somehow
Unofficial.
and they combine drug pushers with drug users, the point is it's growing. And that's bothersome because the drug war has been very aggressive to the point of extremely being controversial. And so if we're to base our decisions on numbers, we need to know whether these numbers are accurate because people are afraid that now that it's grown, there might be an even more aggressive approach.
Well, I understand you, Lucy, no? Ang number namin talaga noon, even the PNP, PDEA, other law enforcement agencies is pegged at 4 million. We really don't know
You
kung
never-
saan nakuha ni Presidente.
Yung 1.8
No,
before.
yung
7 to 8.
7 to 8
Yung 7 to
million.
8.
So, everybody was surprised na nung in-announce yung Presidente, in fact, nagtatanungan kami, may figure ba kayong 7 to 8 million? Paano ba nakuha ng Presidente? Nobody could answer that particular figure. Saan nakuha ni Presidente yon? So, kaya ang the best way is to just make another survey.